Hey there, I thought it would be fun today to show you 5 of my all-time favorite recipes using these RHODES dinner rolls. All of these recipes are exceptionally easy and so good. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's go start cooking. To kick us off today, we are making these personal pizzas. So to begin, on my cutting board, I'm spraying it with plenty of nonstick spray so that the dough doesn't stick to the cutting board. And then I'm grabbing one of my RHODES dinner rolls. I did thaw these dinner rolls out overnight in the refrigerator so they are no longer frozen. And then go ahead and roll your dinner roll out so it is super duper thin, about 6 inches in diameter, I'd say. And then I placed them on my sheet pan. I'm just doing 4 today, but of course you can make more or less depending on your preference. And then I poked holes all over the dinner rolls to make sure that they don't bubble up in the oven. And then pour some of your pizza sauce or marinara sauce or any sauce over the top, and then spread it out. And then this is the part where you could be creative and make these your own. I'm just using mozzarella cheese first, and then I'm putting 3 pepperonis on each of the pizzas, and then sprinkling the top with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and then Italian seasoning, but you could add whatever toppings you love. This will bake on 450 degrees for about 7 to 11 minutes or until they are a nice golden color. Here they are out of the oven. These taste identical to normal pizzas. You cannot even tell that you used a shortcut by using dinner roll dough for the crust. These make for a perfect dinner, lunch, or snack. They are just so simple to throw together. I really think you'll enjoy them. Now we're making this taco chicken bake. So to get this one started, you will want to combine your 9 thawed dinner rolls out and then place them on a greased surface so it doesn't stick. And then go ahead and roll this out into a large rectangle. Once our dough got to be a large, thin rectangle, I placed it on my sheet pan lined with parchment paper. And now in the center of our dough, I added 1.5 cups of black beans that I did drain and rinse. Next, add your 2 cups of chicken. I'm using this fajita seasoned rotisserie chicken I found at Walmart, but you could use any type of cooked cubed chicken that you like. You could cook it yourself, or you could use a normal rotisserie chicken. Really, whatever type of chicken you like, go ahead and use right now. After I placed our chicken on there, I'm sprinkling a tablespoon of taco seasoning over the top. Next, add your 1/2 cup of salsa. You could use any type of salsa you like or have on hand. And then after that, go ahead and sprinkle on 1 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. It's time to start making cuts about 1.5 inches apart along the sides of the dough. This is always my favorite part. It's time to start braiding it now. So you will first fold the top in, and then the strips on the side, you will overlap them over each other just like this. The last couple things you'll do before placing this in the oven is spray olive oil spray over the top, or you could brush olive oil over the top and then sprinkle 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese on it. This will bake on 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes or until it's golden. Here's my plate of food. I love serving this with my favorite taco toppings, so I did a little bit of salsa on the side, sour cream, cherry tomatoes, cilantro, and lime. This has extremely bold, delicious flavor on the inside. This is kind of just like the perfect simple dinner to make. I don't know if I dare say this, but this has to be one of the best cinnamon roll recipes of all time. To begin, in this little bowl, I added 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Next, add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then stir this mixture together. The dough that we're using for this recipe is one of these RHODES white bread loaves, or you could use about 10 or 11 of the dinner rolls that you thawed out. Anyways, I floured my surface and then I'm adding the bread loaf right on there, and then I'm going to roll this out into a thin rectangle. Once your dough looks similar to this, it's time to spread your 4 tablespoons of melted butter all over the top. With the cinnamon sugar mixture we made up earlier, go ahead and pour it all over the top of the butter and then spread it out evenly. Next, you are going to roll this up. Whenever I cut these into cinnamon rolls, I typically get between 10 to 12 cinnamon rolls in the end. So go ahead and cut them at this point, and then you are going to place them into your greased 9x13 baking dish just like this. And then you will cover the top with a greased sheet of cling wrap. Let this rise in a warm place until your cinnamon rolls have doubled. Once our cinnamon rolls have doubled in size, go ahead and remove the sheet of cling wrap over the top and bake them on 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they're golden. While they're in the oven, we are going to begin on the icing. This is the best icing recipe ever. You need to save this one. So into this bowl, I added 1/4 cup of softened butter along with 5 ounces of softened cream cheese. I beat this together with my electric hand mixer until it was well combined, and now I'm adding my 1.5 cups of powdered sugar along with 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and just about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of milk. Go ahead and beat this together again until it is smooth, and then that's all you have to do for this icing. I'm sure you already know what to do at this point, but after these were out of the oven, I frosted them with that delicious icing and then they were ready to serve. These are seriously the type of cinnamon rolls that taste like you spent the entire day trying to make them, but secretly they are just the easiest things ever to make. They are the perfect cinnamon rolls. That's all I have to say about them. I think these pizza pockets will really impress you, so to begin, I'm rolling out one of my thawed dinner rolls on my greased cutting board as thin as I could get it, and then it is time to add in our toppings. So for this particular one, I'm adding a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and then I added pineapple chunks, sliced ham, mozzarella cheese, more Parmesan, and then a dash of Italian seasoning. You will roll it up and fold in the seam. You could add any toppings inside the center of these pizza pockets though, so I kind of just made them however we wanted to on that particular night. After I have all of our pizza pockets on our cutting board, I'm spraying the tops of them with a little bit of olive oil spray. This will bake on 400 degrees for about 12 minutes or until they are beautifully golden brown. These pizza pockets are so cheesy, melt in your mouth, and scrumptious on the inside. We like to serve them with a little bit of warm marinara sauce to dip them in on the side. These are absolutely so simple to make. My daughter actually helped me make a few of them herself. Now we're making this garlic bread that will take you only about 5 minutes to throw together. In this little bowl, I have 1/3 cup of melted butter. To the butter, I added a tablespoon of minced garlic, along with a tablespoon of parsley, a dash of oregano, and then go ahead and stir this all together. And then you are going to set this buttery mixture to the side. I pulled my bump pan out, and now we're going to spray it with plenty of nonstick spray, and then go ahead and add your frozen dinner rolls in. You could add anywhere between about 20 to 25 dinner rolls. In this glass bowl right here, I have about 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm sprinkling it all over the top of the frozen dough balls. And then with the buttery mixture we made up, go ahead and pour it all over the top of that. The last thing you will do is set this to the side and then pull your cling wrap out. Spray your cling wrap with nonstick spray, and then you will put the cling wrap over the top of your frozen dinner rolls and then let them sit for about 4 hours to rise. After about 4 hours, they should be looking like this. Go ahead and remove the cling wrap and then place this in a preheated oven to bake on 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they are perfectly golden. Once out of the oven, I flipped our bundt pan over on a plate and then it was time to serve it up. Look at how beautiful and big that is. This makes for the perfect appetizer or side dish to go along with your dinner. All you have to do is pull apart the dinner rolls just like this. They have amazing flavor. I have so many more videos like this on my channel, so make sure you subscribe down below the video so you don't miss any more in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.